Boldy, boldy, boldy.
Boldy saw subscribed. Yo, yo.
All right, guys. We have a fucking fat clouds down at the bottom just immediately. That photo is so cursed. Boldy, thank you for the 18 months in a row. My absolute goat. What up, Steebag? What up, MPZ? What up, DDQ? What up, Thyming? What up, Oh, wait, I already said MPZ. What up? What up, Mr. Vice President? What up, Andrew? Oh my God, Mr. Vice President on both YouTube and Twitch. What the hell? Okay, guys, we have a ramble to cover today. Live ramble. This is the one we should have covered yesterday, but never got around to it. So let me pull this up. Oh wait, where's the alert? I feel like if I switch scenes, the alert glitches. I got to give Ryan his alert. Let's redo that. There we go. Ryan, thank you for the 10 months. 10 months. Thank you, King.
Rianjin subscribed. Live ramble, hell yeah.
I appreciate you. 10 months in a row. Like the in a row part is shocking to me, but I appreciate it. All right, guys. So let's pull this up. And yeah, we're finally going to do this blog post, the fucking beefer. So if you guys are ready, we will start. Selling blog is pretty nice. Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty good. We're gonna go into details. Obviously, I want your guys' feedback. So, oh wait, that's what I need. I need your guys' chat. There we go. Didn't I have like a Let me cover this. I feel like there's what was that thing? What was the background? Is that the background I used to use? There's like some other like little background thing I used to use. Whatever. I think this will work. All right, my friends. Let me turn this down as well. All right. Get the YouTube voice warmed up. We are going to be yapping, boys. Here we go. Good morning and welcome to the Big Fat Sailing blog, which I'm very excited to cover. I've said this before. I feel like, and I will remain this way. I am not like the biggest sailing, like hell yeah, sailing is the godsend that we need for this game or anything. I'm always gonna be transparent with you boys on this, like around the game. I'm not gonna overly hype myself up about things that I'm not hype about. But sailing, I'm not necessarily pessimistic about either. I think my first view on sailing with the alpha, like actually playing around with it, I was just very disappointed in it. And there was just 3 main gripes. I'll just cover them just very briefly in the first few seconds. Is like render distance. Like we need to be able to see super far away. I feel like sailing on a boat, it means so much to actually see distant lands, not just like fucking 20 blocks ahead of you and then the rest of it's just like this random skybox. I feel like we need to be able to see far. The boats need to move faster, and we need like boat animations. Like we need like a wake in the back of your boat. You know what I mean? Like it needs to be satisfying. Right now, our boats are floating on a fucking blue carpet. I just don't like that. I really want there to be some fucking gravity to your ship and like really have it take off at full speed and just. It needs to just be fun. It needs to be fast, and we need to be able to see stuff. Those are my main gripes with sailing, honestly, because the things I'm looking forward to with sailing, we're going to cover this blog. I'm just going over a few thoughts just to re-go over kind of how I'm currently feeling. But this should obviously help. But the other thing is, most of the stuff I hear from people that are excited about sailing has nothing to do with actually being on your boat. It has to do with like the new islands, the new resources, the new rocks, the new monsters, it's everything minus the actual being on a fucking ship training sailing. So that's my main concern is being on a boat should be fun. The experience I felt in the alpha was I felt relief getting off of my boat. It was like claustrophobic being on the boat. I hated that experience. So anyway, let's get into this. I have already been more excited about the previous blog post because there are going to be some like combo training methods, and we're probably going to see some more here. So let's get into this. By the way, I am live on Twitch and YouTube. So you guys, if you ever want to check out these live rambles, I'm going to be starting to get into these a lot more. So mornings around this time-ish, we're going to be doing some live rambles, not even just covering blog posts, but other things as well. So leave all your stuff in the live chat and also in the comment section. Also, all these rambles are on Spotify. I sound so annoying. Just get into this already. Holy crap. Ahoy adventurers. It's time for our second major sailing poll blog. Your incredible support for the first poll has set us on course, and now it's time to navigate through new skilling content rewards and a couple of burning questions. Oh no. I did watch this. This blog post obviously will be linked in the description, so if you guys want to check out this video, you guys have probably already seen it as well. It's No Monkey and Hebox just going off, you know. Before we set sail, this blog's pretty hefty. You might be wondering why we've introduced so many new resources, rewards, and ideas all at once. Sailing isn't just a new skill. It's a way of life. No, it's also a new way to explore world of old school RuneScape. Just like how Vardorvis brought new quests and skilling activities to the game, the islands and oceans you'll explore in sailing are packed with new content. Previous skills have come hand in hand with the resources required to support their unique gameplay. We've strived to make sailing feel authentically old school by leaning into this same kind of progression and adding new thematic resources. Wood to craft hulls and sails, metals for sturdy keels and cannons, and fish and bait for long sea voyages. While it may feel like we're adding a lot, we've been careful to find a good balance. Alongside these new resources, we're also making sure to incorporate existing materials, nails, traditional planks, and other items you already know well from your adventures. Some of you have also been wondering why we aren't reusing existing but unloved resources like Arctic pine or redwood logs. It's a good idea, but we'd like to add a bit of realism to the game wherever possible. Realism. Arctic pine and redwood are softwoods, whereas in real life, you'd want to use strong hardwoods for boat building, yeah. So we are carefully selected some new hardwood resources that are perfect for building and upgrading your ships. Are you guys more of a hardwood or a softwood kind of person? What am I asking? Wherever possible, we've done the research and aim for authenticity. On a similar note, we're also using this opportunity to fill existing logical gaps. For example, we've got limp wood. For example, we've got flax and we've got linen, but weaving linen isn't something you can currently do. Now that we have sails, it's the perfect opportunity to showcase that logical relationship and add more depth to crafting within the game. Speaking of that, I do want to touch on crafting. Maybe it'll be a separate ramble. Maybe it'll be later mixed in kind of with this, but yeah, we need to talk about that. Bad, especially because the fletching minigame that came out with Vardorvis is just such a banger, and it's just, oh my god, they're nailing it with these kinds of things, and I feel like crafting can get some love. Many of the materials mentioned in this blog will be introduced as core parts of the new skill for which you already voted, but it's up to you, the community, how they should affect other parts of the game. We think they'd add value to existing skills like mining and woodcutting, so we'd like to offer them as updates to those skills. However, they could be obtained in many ways, such as purely via sailing activities. Without further ado, let's dive into what's coming next. Weigh, anchor, and prepare to cast your votes. All right, so this is a beefer, and with most rambles, I will, misread something or just correct me if I'm going off on something that wasn't even actually said, or if I'm misinterpreting what's said. I feel like that happens a lot when like brand new stuff comes out. I'll just misinterpret some numbers or something and have a flip out about it, and then you guys let me know in the comments. We touched briefly on this above, but as part of sailing, you'll be exploring vibrant new islands teeming with exotic hardwood trees. Just the thing to build and upgrade your mighty ships with. In introducing these new tree types and logs, we've been careful to ensure that these complement existing training methods without overshadowing the meta. Don't worry, your teaks are in safe hands. Each new hardwood offers unique XP rates and versatile uses in shipbuilding. Versatile. That's actually how you're supposed to say it in America. Fletching and high tier. The fucking, I say so many things. Because of RuneScape, I say so many things in the European way. And high tier pyres. Jatoba logs. Native to the sunny shores of the Great Conch, this particular hardwood is no good for boats, but it might come in handy for questing. Comparable to lower XP maple tree. Camphor logs. Fragrant and resilient. Camphor logs provide excellent wood for constructing seaworthy vessels, fit for mid-tier voyages, used in shipbuilding as hardwood tree above mahogany. Will give slightly more XP per hour than mahogany trees, but less logs per hour. Hardwood tree patch variants respawn slower to reduce effectiveness of 1.5 tick methods. Also, okay, there's so much I want to talk about because I haven't rambled in a minute, but we'll just keep fucking talking about this. Ironwood logs, there's so much I want to talk about. That's beyond sailing. Ironwood logs, these dense, hardy logs ensure your ship withstands even the harshest storms, bridging the gap between skilled craftsmanship and adventurous spirit. Used in shipbuilding as a hardwood tree above camphor will give slightly more XP an hour than camphor trees, but less logs per hour. Fewer logs per hour. Hardwood tree patch variants respawn slower to reduce. Didn't I just read that? Oh no, it's just a copy from the other thing. 1.5 tick methods. Rosewood logs reserved for master sailors. Rosewood offers unmatched durability and prestige, ideal for elite vessels. Used in shipbuilding as a hardwood tree above ironwood. Again, gives slightly more, but fewer logs. Good. Okay, I got it. That was kind of obnoxious. Okay, so here's kind of like what they're going to look like. Nice. Kind of excited. What do you guys think? Mining new ores. Okay, I'm going to try to like simplify this a little bit. We got lead, rubium, and nickel, basically. And the lead is basically early game, kind of like iron. Rubium is like regular old rocks. What? And then nickel is the motherlode mine pay dirt. Okay. Okay, so nickel is like level 74. This is going to be interesting because we already have seen with Varlamore them very much simplifying things that were a pain in the ass in this game. For example, we see Camtora mining. It's basically like pay dirt on steroids because your inventory doesn't even stack hardly. I mean, you get those little like occasional, whatever they're called, little bone things you bring to an anvil at the Camtora mining. But on beyond that, look at like shops even. The unlimited stock in shops where you can just go there and just buy whatever you want immediately is great. So, except they still, for some reason, add little hurdles. Like, for example, I think you can only buy 10 at a time. If you're trying to buy like stews, for example, it used to be Warriors Guild all the time. Now you can just go to like, I was about to call it Aldarium. What is that place called? What's the place in, it's not Aldarium's a fucking secondary. What is this place called? Alderin. That's it. I was going to call it Aldarium. Yeah, so Alderin has a place down here where you can just buy stews. Yeah, Alderin. There we go. But you can still only buy 10. It's just like, I know that's like the most little thing ever, but I feel like we're slowly chipping away at making things easier and easier and easier. So I'm certain that these, oh, you guys couldn't even see what I was showing right there. But anyway, I was just showing this basically. Alderin. So yeah, I feel like we are getting to a point where like these rocks are going to be very easy and chill to mine. I just know it for a fact. They're going to make it super fucking easy. You're going to be able to sit there forever, and they're going to get rid of the annoying hurdles and obstacles that we have gotten used to over the years. And I feel like this is a really good move. So I'm excited about it. What's going to be interesting is because they're not like showing the XP per hour, but wow, look at this. Slightly higher XP per hour than iron rocks. Oh, outside of the mining guild. I thought it was saying that like inside the mining, because mining iron inside the mining guild, something like 75k XP an hour or something. If you got like those gloves, or if you got like maybe it was with the ring I was using. Anyway. Okay, so rubium, kind of like a mid, like in between type of thing, kind of similar to volcanic ash. Okay, 2 guaranteed rolls before it depletes. Mine's similar to pay dirt now, MLM, so you probably can't really tick manipulate it. I mean, you can technically tick manipulate and MLM, but okay. Fishing, lantern fishing, and deep sea trawling. Again, I'm kind of just going over this because I feel like reading every single word on this is just pretty irrelevant. But cool. Okay, so we got a bunch of new fish. Fishing gets richer with lantern fishing and deep sea trawling, provided squid and other unique fish with special uses in herblore, cooking, and even fletching. These methods are profitable, but shouldn't overly compete with traditional fishing methods. Shouldn't overly compete with them, so they are going to compete with them. You're getting seasick from this? I'm sorry, sir. Master of the art of deep sea harpooning by lantern light, and you could catch rare squid varieties for use in recipes and weapons. Okay, so let's see what it actually gives. So sword tip squid, some basic stuff. Going back to what I was saying about things being like overly simplified, one thing I would actually hate is with, again, we're going to be sailing and fishing these, so I don't even think it's going to act as a default like fishing spot. But one of the things I really did not like was them coming out with like different kind of versions of fishing spots. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, like infernal eels, for example, or the ones that, you know, you fish in the like Inferno area, that place, like you can't tick manipulate no matter what. Like it forces you to not be able to tick manipulate. Whereas other spots, you have like that option. At least you can do 3 tick, or you can just, you know, 2 tick if you're at certain other places. I feel like one of the things I'm worried about is them just absolutely not allowing that to any extent. To be fair, it wouldn't be the end of the world if it is attached to sailing, because I feel like if you're just sailing, you're just gonna be chilling on your boat anyway. But yeah, I do kind of worry about like them kind of like forcing a certain XP rate with these kind of things, which actually just like removes variety. I feel like it is good to be able to sweat things. So cool. I don't think they're really talking about like what's gonna be, what the herblore thing is gonna. Oh wait, no, it says down here. Okay, perfect. Deep sea trawling. We pulled deep sea trawling, an immersive new activity blending sailing and fishing to provide unique and rewarding gameplay experiences. In our previous sailing pull blog, unlike traditional fishing methods, deep sea trawling focuses on exploring vast ocean expanses to encounter large shoals teeming with exotic marine life. Okay, so pretty basic stuff, pretty moderate sailing levels and construction levels. And what are we going to get? So what's like this herblore use? Deep sea trawling introduces various new fish types: giant krill, haddock, yellowfin tuna, halibut, bluefin tuna. What did I say the other time? Bluff. I'm getting a throwback to that rant where I called this thing like fucking bluff or something. I don't know what I was saying. Marlin, yeah, so special effect. Overheals up to 10 HP. This is kind of cool. Restores 20% energy. This is the energy stuff is just so useless these days with all the run energy changes. But combo food like Harambuan, nice. Ooh, but it heals 20. Oh shit. Okay, so halibut's gonna be OP. Can we fry it to get a little bit more? We should be able to fry our fish, you know, get a little bit more bang for their buck, you know, make it heal another 2 if it's fried, deep fried. Bluefin restores 5 per. Whoa, okay. Bluefin tuna. That's an incredible. As long as it doesn't affect the potion thing, you know how like those barbarian potions act as like actual food, kind of. Oh wait, do they act as a potion? No. They act as a food, like, and a potion, kind of, because you can't like eat a shark and then drink a barbarian potion like right away. But I wonder with this, because it heals 5 prayer points, you could eat a bluefin tuna and then follow it up with a potion right after. Super fishing potion, extreme energy potion, and Marlin gives extended stamina potions. This is something I was talking about on my stream yesterday. Is I really do wonder what extended stamina potions are gonna be like, because obviously they're gonna probably double the timer, so it's gonna be 4 minutes without a ring of endurance. 4 minutes, but I do hope that it also recharges your run energy by 40. You see what I mean? Because right now staminas give you 20 run, and then it gives you that effect for 2 minutes. I would love it if the extended gives you 40 run, and then, you know, also gives you 4 minutes, because then what you could do is put extended staminas into your ring of endurance. Doesn't it say in the blog? Oh, does it? Probably fucking does. Maybe it does. We'll find out. But one of the things about I doubt it says this, the ring of endurance would be cool is if you had like extended stams in there. And then when you drink an extended stam, you get 8 minutes plus you get 80 run. Because then at that point, I feel like things like Blast Furnace or something could be like super chill. We'll see. Does it actually say that in here anywhere? Maybe it does later. Hunter. Crab hunting expeditions. At last, crab rave real. Crab hunting is an engaging new hunter activity which introduces an entirely different rhythm to your hunter skill. Here's how it works. Place your traps at set locations and bait them with a fish offcut. Tasty. Tasty. I'm so aggressive with it. After a set amount of time, crabs will make a dash for the baited trap. Red and blue crabs will move after 15 ticks, and rainbow crabs after 25 ticks. With precise timing, you can achieve smooth cycles of setting, baiting, and harvesting traps, resulting in consistent hunter XP. That's cool. This is exactly what I love to see by the devs, is them genuinely mapping out the ticks of things so that there are repeatable, nice flow cycles. You know what I'm saying? Ring of Endurance going to be worth 100k after this. Yeah, it's not going to be good. Not going to look good. All the Ring of Endurance really has to do to like get back in the game is just have negative weight to it. You know what I mean? Like if the Ring of Endurance had something like minus 20 weight along with all the other effects it has, that would be fucking amazing. Because then that's like something you could bring without bringing graceful. And so, I mean, nobody's really wearing graceful these days anyway, but like still, it feels like that could be a really cool use. Okay. So here's another question I already have. I'm just kind of going off on this, but like, are people actually going to be sailing? Because I see there. They mentioned in the last blog there's going to be so many different combo methods of training sailing: sailing slayers, sailing fishing, sailing mining, sailing hunter. So are we ever just going to be sailing? Like, is there going to be any use to port task? I guess there technically will, because some people that only have sailing to do to get to max are probably just going to want to get max. I guess I'm answering my own question right now, because surely the pure sailing ones are going to be more sailing XP. But I feel like anybody that's not maxed that does have use for these are just, they're not even going to be doing default sailing. They're just going to be fishing and getting sailing XP. So, yeah, Barracuda try. That's what I'm saying. I guess there is use for just the basic sailing stuff. But like, if sailing were to come out in a few months, I'm 100% just going to combine my sailing with all the other skills I want to get done. And I don't even feel like it's going to feel like sailing. Maybe it'll feel like sailing too. I guess in my head, I'm just thinking this trawler thing is just me sitting on a boat, fishing, AFKing, and getting sailing XP for doing nothing. But I guess there already is the kind of like rummaging or whatever you're doing, you're sitting at a spot, kind of like the shooting star method of sailing. That, what was that thing called? Where you like anchor yourself down, and what's that? Just salvage. Thank you. Yeah, anyway, it's kind of rambling on. Each crab type offers both a unique culinary delight and an opportunity to create specialized pastes useful in Herblore recipes. The crabs you catch scaled nicely with your hunter level, offering better rewards as you progress to maintain rhythm and avoid idle downtime. Lower level crabs have faster catch times, meaning smoother gameplay, especially for newer hunters. Important gameplay notes. We've intentionally structured crab hunting to be understandable and highly predictable. The consistent spawning intervals ensure you're rewarded for skillful gameplay. With 1L, jam flex. Trap setting, 2 ticks. 3 ticks automatic, okay. Harvesting is 1 tick, moving between traps, 2 ticks. I swear, whenever I'm reading things like this, and then immediately something else is popping into my head. How do we feel? I want to actually ask you guys right now. How do we feel about this sort of system that the devs have really leaned into lately, with everything being super slow unless you manually do things? There's some really egregious examples, such as enchanting your like rings of recoil or enchanting your jewelry, where it's like fucking 9 ticks or something AFK, and then 3 ticks if you're going to manually do it, which, by the way, the manualness of that is outrageous for 2025. We need to move past the enlightenment stage of that. That is god awful. I have so much to say about how fucked up that system is. Skillful is the accepted British spelling. What? Are you serious? There's no way. I don't believe it. I don't believe that. There's no fucking way. So I do like the 2 and 3 ticks. Like, that makes more sense as long as it's not 2 and 7 ticks, you know, is the... I think that's the real way to go about it, is making it so... I don't know. There's a part of me that's just like, can we just make it all the same speed? As long as it makes sense, I guess. But yeah, I guess I'm asking you guys because I'm thinking of the most outrageous examples where things get way, way, way slower if you're not going to sweat your ass off. Because when you look at the string jewelry spell, I've brought this up before, the string jewelry spell in the Lunar Spellbook, they have completely just bypassed all that nonsense and have just made it so when you string jewelry, it's 3 tick. You just click the spell one time and it automatically does your full inventory of stringing your jewelry. Even if you have multiple variants of different jewelries, it'll string all of the amulets for you. And it's all 3 tick. There's no hassle of like having to constantly spam click or anything. That's a great system. And guess what? Nobody fucking has a problem with it. Nobody had a problem with them making that sort of easy scape, you know? So I just feel like, again, it's pretty, it doesn't even relate to this exactly. Obviously with Hunter, this makes way more sense, but I guess I was just going off on my rant about that, about mainly just like the spells. Each crab type appears in a fixed cycle, giving you a clear goal and rhythm. Lower level crabs will appear slightly faster, keeping you busy and engaged. A significant benefit here is predictability. XP rates are stable and fixed. This means that crab hunting will be much more relevant when you unlock it and when you gain access to higher quantities of traps, but will fall over time compared to training methods where XP is determined by hunter level. Makes sense. Hopefully you can't fail it. It sounds like everything's going to be very predictable. You can't... Did it say anything about like failing these? Note that the gathering rates above assume you've already processed your crabs or banked them efficiently between trap cycles. Okay. They explain what extended stamina pots are later in the blog. Okay, let me just keep reading then. Farming. Oh yeah, I forgot there's even sailing and farming. Coral nurseries and new crops. Wow. Okay. Hemp. Ooh. Gonna get our hemp, boys. 420 fucking blaze it. No. Cool. Okay, so sailing brings with it new farming options in the form of coral nurseries and additional hop patches. Cultivate coral for herblore or grow new plants like hemp and cotton for shipbuilding materials. Coral nurseries. Cultivate elkhorn, pillar, and umbral coral in specialized underwater plots, crucial for potent herblore connections. Cool. So, yeah, they're really just giving us all the deets. Again, it's coming to my mind immediately when I see this giant seaweed. When the fuck can we double click the giant seaweed patch and get the giant seaweed double time? Like, come on. Anyway, does anyone else have a problem with that? Why is picking that seaweed the slowest thing of all time? It's pretty much an allotment patch. Make it like watermelons or snape grass where you can do it double time. Do that already. That's good to know, actually. This is a payment for it, but yeah. Okay, cool. Pillar. So what are these doing? Let's see what they do. I guess they're just saying these are going to be like helping build your boats or whatever. But new hops, crops. Can't bring pets either. You actually can. You could bring a kraken pet underwater to your seaweed patches, boys. If you have a kraken pet, that's what I'm saying. Kraken pet's always been my goat. Top 3 goats, I should say, of pets. Kraken can go underwater with you. I'm pretty sure, can't the Temperos pet go underwater with you too? Or maybe not. But they are kind of thematic sometimes when it's convenient for them. Grow versatile new crops like flax, cotton, or flax, hemp, and cotton, perfect for crafting ship sails, fabrics, and useful textiles. Okay. So they're already just giving us like average yields and everything. So are we going to be getting sailing XP doing this? Or is this just purely farming? This is purely farming, right? There's not even a sailing requirement to this besides like just getting to the area. Because I guess what I was thinking is like you're on your boat and like harvesting it from your boat or something. But I guess I was just imagining that's what it would be. I think they're just saying this is new stuff coming with sailing. Crafting and fletching, fabrics and blowpipes. This is really cool. Time to spin a yarn, literally. Use freshly farmed materials to weave fabrics for your sails or carve sturdy blowpipes from islands' hardwoods. An ideal upgrade until you get your hands on a toxic blowpipe. Bolts of durable linen, canvas, and cotton to keep your sails ship shape. Cool. Flax, hemp, and cotton. While we're on, you know what would be so cool about this? I've always enjoyed, first of all, I think the bales of flax or whatever they're called, those little things you get from the fletching minigame are such a cool thing because it actually does have a little bit of encouragement to go back to like traditional spinning of stuff. Obviously the lunar spell is better, but you could just sit at a spinning wheel now and just kind of get some AFK crafting XP. I think that's really cool. And I really hope that with other things, with the spinning wheel and even the loom, they need to go in and rebalance some of the XP that we're working with. Because have you guys ever like weaved a fucking basket in this game? It gives you like 2 XP and it takes like 17 materials for it or some god awful thing. It's the worst experience known to mankind. And they need to just seriously go in there and look at like what can be reasonable so that you could actually just not just blow glass all fucking day, you know, and just actually be able to get reasonable XP with these other kind of like old school methods. So I think this would be a good time when they come out with this to like kind of like rebalance how some crafting works. That's my don't clip it. No. Fletching, carve new blowpipes with camphor, ironwood, and rosewood, providing powerful ranged weaponry for mid-level adventurers. Please do more RuneScape animations IRL. That was amazing. Yeah, well, I thought it was pretty good. It's also the same animation as the blowpipe. I gotta stop. All right. These little blowpipes look fucking badass though. Holy shit. So, you know what would be really cool about this? I'm already looking at this. We should be able to blow things with this, like blow darts at people, but also use it as a fucking like bat. This looks like a fucking baseball bat. You should also be able to, it should be a melee weapon with, if it's close range, your guy just starts pounding the dude like 2-tick. Oh, dude, that'd be sick. It's like a 2-tick melee weapon if you're in melee range. Very cool. So learn how to fletch, new kinds of blowpipes, perfect. Okay, this is the concerning part. Is that, well, first off, let's be on. Oh, actually, no, these are pretty good range level changes. Okay, so camphor blowpipe is, man, these suck because you can only use up to mithril darts with these. Okay, listen. Rosewood, you should be able to use up to rune. I'm sorry. You just should be able to use up to rune. Like, why is it capped at Addy? It should be mithril Addy then rune, in my personal opinion. Because we have... If you're going to cap it at Addy, that means blowpipe does rune, amethyst, and dragon. Like, why would there be 3 more beyond it? I honestly, my personal take is I actually think that the first one should be Addy. Second one should be rune. Third one should be amethyst, believe it or not. I actually think that. Because I feel like this is very arbitrary in a way. It's almost like just arbitrarily nerfing how much damage you could do. I honestly feel like, I don't know. Am I wrong with thinking that? I feel like capping this first one at mithril has got to be super aggravating. I feel like if you are using this thing at a low level, you probably do have some Addy darts, and then you can't even use them. Like, that's upsetting. I don't know. Herblore and cooking potions and foods. We're mixing up powerful new potions like anti-bleed tonics and armadillo brews, each of which have a unique and potent effect. Okay. Let's see. So, anti-odor salts. Why do they spell odor like this? It's fine. I know that's actually how you're probably supposed to say it in Europe or whatever, but okay. A stackable salt that is automatically consumed to smoke a hunter trap when setting one up. That's useless. Maybe. Anti-bleed, cures bleeding and heals 5 hit points, but does not prevent bleed from being reapplied. Okay. Okay. I see. Super fish. I'm just trying to think. I was trying to think like, okay, so Vard is one of the places where you bleed. Would anybody bring an anti-bleed tonic there? This feels like bringing what was that thing that like gets you unstuck from webs or whatever? Or it was like before Aranea boots. I think it was before Aranea boots or something like that. Or somebody was talking about, oh, you could bring this at Tob in case you get stuck at webs. Like, just don't get fucking stuck in webs. This is like, feels like the anti-bleed. It's like, I'm gonna bring this anti-bleed. You're basically preparing to suck, you know? Like, I'm gonna bring this anti-bleed tonic because I know I'm gonna get fucked up by well, I guess some people probably do play like that. But it really does feel like, why not just bring a food or, I don't know. I guess since it'll have 4 doses, maybe it is worth preparing to suck, honestly. Okay, I gotta stop with that. All right, super fishing potions. Extreme energy potion. Okay, so boosts fishing. Wow, boosts fishing by 6. So that means you can do Mauritania Elite with just 90 fishing now. That's dope. Extreme energy potion restores 40% run energy. Super hunter potion boosts hunter by 6. Wow, that's dope. This thing is OP. That means you can literally catch dragon implings at 77. Just drink a fucking potion. Okay. Extended stamina. 70% reduction in run energy depletion for 4 minutes. Up from 2 minutes. Each dose adds 2 charges to Ring of Endurance. Consumes 2 charges from the ring. Okay. That makes perfect sense. But here's the thing. If it takes 2 charges from the ring, are we healing 8 or 80? Are we restoring 80 run? You know what I'm saying? I wish this would say if it gives you 40 run as well. It doesn't say it here. Does it say further down? I think this is probably where it says it, right? Does this really not give you 40 run first? It doesn't say anything on it, does it? It's just saying it's a 4-minute thing. Because stamina gives you 20 run plus it's 2 minutes. I feel like this should give 40 run plus 4 minutes. You know what I mean? But the ring effect actually makes sense, but only if you're also getting 80 run. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you drink an extended stam, you should heal the 40, basically. But if you have the ring on, it's taking 2 stamps from there, which should also give you 20 plus 20. So it should heal you 80 run, and then also have the effect. That's my personal take. I think that would be great. Because, listen, if you're going to be drinking this, and it's going to give 4 minutes, but then you have the ring on, it's going to be 8 minutes. That means it's 8 minutes, and most likely, if you didn't also heal 80 run, you're gonna be just like wasting it in a way, because I feel like you're gonna actually get down to 0 run energy, but you're still gonna have like 3 more minutes of this effect, so you're not even gonna get the full benefit anyway. So I feel like that would be good to clarify on here. Armadillo Brew heals hit points for 10% plus 2, and raises range level by 10% plus 4. Whoa, so this is actually better. Yeah, this is literally the best range pot then, because this will give you 113. Wow, that's crazy. Weak Sarah brew buffer range. Yeah, but it also gives you 13. This is going to be a really weird brew, I think, because it's going to be weird because divine ranges technically will still be used everywhere. Because this, I don't think you can make brews into divines. You can't. I don't think there's any way of doing that. So this is only going to last for a minute or maybe 90 seconds if you use preserve. But who the hell's using preserve? This is a really interesting potion to be releasing, I feel like. When are we going to get super ranges? Yeah. This is really interesting. Reduces your defense, magic, strength, and attack. Yeah. Very interesting. We need an imbued dart. Yeah, we need an imbued fart. We already have that, actually. We've also got some delectable, marine delights for you to sink your teeth into. Basic foods, crab, squid, and more is all cookable and hopefully edible. Advanced foods, these fresh fish dishes promise to shake up the meta in a similar fashion to the new hunter meats included with Varlamore. So let's see what we got. Really shitty foods. And then we got the haddock, which again, overheals you 10. So kind of like little anglers. The yellowfin tuna heals you 20. The halibut is going to be insane. These are literally Karambulans on steroids. Literally 20 HP, plus it's just a Karambulan, basically. Bluefin tuna is going to be absolutely goated everywhere where you're bringing food. It just also restores 5 prayer. That's crazy. And then marlin is just 24. This is now the biggest single bite food in game. Bro, imagine using marlin and halibut now everywhere you go. That's going to be crazy. Okay, cool. Smithing and construction, shipbuilding essentials. Hammers at the ready. We're smithing everything from sturdy keel parts to explosive cannonballs. Upgrade your ships from bronze to dragon and master a unique weaponry like chain shot and incendiary cannonballs. In case you're wondering, these new ammo types are not available for the land-lubbing dwarf multi-cannon. While we're keen to open up new PVM possibilities at sea, we're responsibly maintaining the balance back on land. Keel and hull. This is, in my opinion, this is silly. I really feel like if you're going to introduce new cannonballs and then not have them work with the multi-cannon, it's just... Who's actually scared of that? I mean, as long as they balance it properly, not making it so dragon cannonball. We're just gonna call them Dragon Balls, Dragon Ball Z's. No, but like dragon cannon, you don't need to make it outrageous where dragon cannonballs now do like 90 damage or anything nuts like that. But really, I don't know. I wouldn't be against them just coming out with being able to smith any sort of cannonballs, you know, and then being able to use them with a normal cannon. So keel and hull parts. Craft bronze to dragon tier parts and add new planks to build stronger and more versatile ships. New cannonballs. We're adding loads of new cannonballs. Some of them can be smithed in the same way as your bog standard cannonballs, while others will be exclusive drops from mobs at sea. Okay. Dragon sheets. Well, just call them dragon bars. Ugh. That's all right. Dragon sheets, boys. That's going to be a new like merch item. They're just going to have like bedding, just red bedding called dragon sheets. You can buy on the Jagex store. Okay, so 2 balls, boys. Just love the like little animation. Okay, so there's the chain shot, which is 2 balls and a chain. What is happening? What am I reading right now? Guys, you got to attach 2 balls to the chain. All right. Improved cannonball smithing. On Brittle Island requiring 81 sailing, there's a special furnace. Almost snowed under, this furnace of dwarven make is much better at smithing cannonballs. Effectively, the forge reduces the time it takes to smith one set of cannonballs from 8 ticks to 4 ticks. This equals the smithing of steel cannonballs for the dwarf multi-cannon. Ooh. Additionally, the double mold from Giant's Foundry can also be used here. Wow, that's going to be busted. The furnace will be located on a remote island, but very close to a docking point. With the help of your teleport to boat spell, you could easily teleport to your bank of choice and then return in a snap. While you'll save time, you'll want to consider the room cost of such an endeavor. Cannonballs with lower profit margins are unlikely to be worth your time. But if you're an Iron Man, type 1 if you're an Iron Man. If you're an Iron Man, you're going to be loving this shit. I will, at least. The eagle-eyed among you, I'm dead-eyed with me. I'm dead-eyed among you. Might have spotted what we've renamed cannonball steel cannonballs to avoid confusion. Your boat cannon is a nifty bit of hardware that will accept any kind of cannonball, whereas your trusty dwarf multi-cannon only accepts steel cannonballs. While we're mindful of balancing, we're open to exploring future upgrades to the dwarf multi-cannon, which will allow you to use some fancy new ordnance. So let us know what you think. New cannonballs come in 2 flavors. Chain shot cannonballs have the same max hit as the corresponding basic cannonball and will stop your enemies in their tracks to boot. Incendiary cannonballs also deal the same max hit as their basic counterparts, but also apply a burn effect to the target. Spicy. The new cannonballs will be created by taking the relevant components to an anvil. Chain shots, of course, use chain, whereas incendiary cannonballs use those rubium splinters you'll be mining. Okay. Cool. Cannons, sailing, or ranged based. Cannons are one of the most exciting aspects of sailing. Says who? No, it is kind of exciting, but I don't know about the most exciting. Letting you engage foes at sea and even take pot shots at creatures ashore. However, an important question has surfaced about how they should function. Should they remain linked to your sailing skill, or should they instead utilize your ranged skill? Ooh. Okay. Let's see what they have to say. Considerations. Combat implications. With cannons able to target enemies on land, level 3 skillers can now train Slayer more easily by luring creatures close to shore. Does anyone care that a level 3 can train Slayer? Like, anybody? Like, let Rendy do his shit. Let Rendy do his shit. He can do whatever he wants. I don't know. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone? I don't know. People care if it's a pure. If you say pure, but level 3 skillers, nobody cares. If you say pure, it's like, nope, scrap it. Scrap sailing. You're going to benefit pures? Scrap it. No. Existing precedents. The existing Dwarven multi-cannon relies on your range skill. Cannons in Temperos and Barbarian Assault, however, are not range-based, meaning skillers already have cannon access without using range. Integration and narrative. Making cannons range-based could seamlessly integrate sailing with an existing combat skill. Conversely, cannons are facilities aboard your ship. It makes sense that your skill in sailing would influence your accuracy and effectiveness while using one. Impact on metas. New training methods for skillers could open up exciting gameplay options, just as Chambers of Xeric created fresh avenues for skill-based accounts. It's true. So let's see. With the above in mind, here's our plan. Keep sailing cannons sailing-based. Accuracy and damage will remain determined by your sailing skill level. This maintains thematic consistency and allows us to stay true to what's already been communicated and tested. Explore new skill integrations in the future. For instance, magical cannons utilizing your magic skill to shoot fireballs or specialized range-focused dwarven ship cannons could be exciting expansions. We're eager to see how the community feels about this direction, so let us know. All right, and then we got construction. Holy shit. That's expensive as fuck. 7,500 per plank. Okay. Shipbuilding. Construction is taken to the high seas. Aboard ship, you'll be building everything from sturdy ship hulls to intricate components, setting the stage for countless epic voyages. First up, we've got new planks to go with these new hardwoods. You'll notice that you can't use these yet to construct anything in your POH, and that's because we don't want to create new construction methods that exceed the XP per hour you can get from building teak and mahogany furniture. Okay. Alongside the new planks, shipbuilding will also see the addition of ship components. These are new items that are created and then used in shipbuilding. Some of these items are made from planks using construction, a hammer, a saw, and workbenches near shipwrights. To allow us to utilize large amounts of planks in the construction of high-level boats, you'll be able to combine hull parts into large hull parts. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so I am curious. Are we just going to be like destroying and rebuilding boats over and over? What's that like philosophical thing about, you know, if you replace one board on one plank on a ship or something, at what point is the ship not the same ship? You know, if you replace every single board or something, it's gonna be, I don't know why the fuck that came to my mind, but actually I do know why, because we're talking about ships and destroying them and rebuilding them. But yeah, the ship of Theseus, that's it. You guys got it. You guys are smart. They remembered. All right. So thieving, pirate plunder, and merchant stalls. Ooh. Okay. This is actually something they talked about in the video that I watched on like when No Monkey and Hebox were talking about this. I do already have some thoughts on this, but We know you all plan to sail the 7th seas in an orderly and lawful manner. Just between us, that we do plan to introduce some opportunities for sticky-fingered sailors. Sneak through bustling markets or plunder pirate strongholds with nothing but your thieving skills. In this case, crime does pay in the form of balanced XP rates and enticing loot like coral frags and cannonballs. Pirate NPCs and chests. Pickpocket swashbucklers or unlock pirate chests to earn clues, cannonballs, coral, and blood shards. No, they didn't say that. They said, and other nautical treasures. Imagine that. Blood shard stall. Yeah, give us that. No. All right. Rusty pirate chest. So they're going to talk, I think, are they not going to talk about how this worked exactly? They said something about, oh, this is it. Merchant stalls. These bustling market stalls look familiar, but unlike the ones you're used to, they don't deplete when stolen from. Although you'll still need to watch out for the guards. This is brilliant. This is exactly what I was talking about on a long ramble, maybe 2 years ago, when they kind of changed the XP rates of like mining or of stealing from like gem stalls and stuff. I really do feel like the meta of hopping worlds to like thief stalls is just so archaic. It's so bad. And this sounds like a really cool thing that they're trying to do, basically. Because listen, there's like a silver stall or like I think it was the silver stall where you're stealing one fucking piece of silver and then it takes 30 seconds to respawn. Like this is the shit that was designed for 2002. You know what I'm saying? And we're still living in 2025, and for some reason it's still like the meta to hop to fucking steal a piece of silver. Like, bro, you do one Volcano that like brain off for 2 seconds, and you get like 7,000 of that shit. So like, can we please just make things better? Also, on this point, I know they're going to add like guards to this, but we should really talk about, just stalls in general. Like, I think stalls should not require having to hop worlds ever. So if this guard thing works out, the merchants where there's like guards coming by and you steal it, then you get fucked. I do feel like this should be a worthwhile endeavor to look at with like other stalls across the game. And on that point, I just want to mention the house keys of Vardorvis that you get when you're doing Vardorvis thieving. Such a brilliant idea, but super poorly executed because you just get way too many house keys, and the actual being in the house, it just feels like shit. Like the XP rate's lower, the loot's garbage. You don't even get clues from it. But I like the idea of it. I feel like, and I've talked about this, is like imagine Darkmire had little house keys that you get from thieving Vires. But they're very rare. They're like maybe 1 in 500 to get this key. And then you get the double key loot from wearing your rogue's outfit. And you go into a house, and then you're actually rewarded for that time. Like, it actually feels good being in the house. It's more XP per hour, super AFK, and maybe enhanced chance at blood shards or something. I think those are like the really cool ways of like enhancing thieving, is leaning into what they are experimenting with that is going well, and then rebalancing it so it actually makes sense. And I hope that what they're trying to do with the stalls ends up being executed successfully. And it's fun, hopefully. What's next in future polls? All the content we've proposed is designed to enrich the game world without overshadowing existing training methods. We're aiming to give you loads of fun new ways to switch things up while you're training your skills, but we're not stopping there. After our proposals pass the poll, they don't even say if. They're so confident that none of this shit's failing. After our proposals pass the poll, we'll be doing some rigorous reviews to make sure that XP rates, spawn timing, and yields are well balanced and slide right in alongside existing skill activities. You can help us by sharing your feedback and letting us know your priorities. We're sailing ahead together. We'd also appreciate if you fill out this official survey linked below. Perfect. Well, what are you guys' overall thoughts? If you guys had any burning questions, you can ask them now. But if you don't have anything, I guess I'll share a few my little conclusion, which my conclusion, boys, is that, I honestly think a lot of people were saying this is like a very overwhelming blog. This isn't actually too overwhelming. There's just a lot of like numbers that really aren't very relevant to things. Like, for example, like who cares about like this part? Like, they could have just made everything look a lot more simplistic, but I do appreciate them really being transparent about like everything. Well, there's just so many more devs, There was like 5 devs versus like 7,000 now. How many are there? God damn. That is so many devs. But I am looking forward to a lot of this stuff. And I think, like I said in the beginning of the video, they're very much focused on fun, it seems like, with newer updates. I mean, look at how... By the way, I just want to... I guess I'll just show this really quick. Let's hide this really quick. So on my game, I have been killing some Yama and stuff. And I just wanted to just mention how fucking spooned I am at Yama. But like Yama, I got an Oathplate helmet, 43. Glorious. But Yama is one of those fights. It's just everything about it's just fun. Like, it's so good. I haven't even touched the Delve boss yet. As soon as I get another synapse, I will go to the Delve boss. Because I do want to get those boots. Those boots are just so OP. But it seems like everybody is having fun. What up, Bulbasaur? And this is the kind of stuff I love to see. And so if sailing, they really focus in on the fun. Who cares about the realism in a lot of ways? I think when I was mentioning, like, I want to have fun on the boat, I want to be moving fast, people are like, that's not realistic. Boats go slow, and they take a lot of time to build up speed. Like, fuck all that. Like, just let us go. Let's not even just fuck all that for the sake of fuck all that, but, like, make it so we're just having fun on your boat. Whatever is the most optimal speed for fun, do that. It doesn't need to go super, super fast, but make it so it feels good. That's the important thing, is make stuff feel good. Don't try to go into that trap of 2002 where we feel like skills need to be absolute agony and masochistic to feel like it's an old school skill. We don't need to do that anymore. Like, just move beyond that. Make it so things feel fun, feel like it's valuing your time. That's so important as well. Drop rates and everything recently, like, look at Royal Titans. Drop rates are just phenomenal. It actually feels like you're not just going to be there for 10,000 years, although I have seen some really horrific logs. But for the average player, you're just going to be there for a little bit, get the stuff you need, and dip, and you just had a fun time doing it. And that's what I want for sailing. I just want it to really lean into the fun and whatever is the most satisfying. Don't be like, man, it would be if the devs are like, man, if the ships moved one more tile per tick, that would feel better. But we're going to lean back on realism and just keep it a little bit slower, actually, just for realism's sake. Like, don't do that. Never sacrifice fun for, like, realism or masochism for the sake of, like, people need to suffer a little bit. We don't need that these days. Anyway, that's my final little conclusion for this. I'm live, obviously, on YouTube and Twitch, so go check me out. I will be doing some Slayer. I should also just say this. We did complete the Rancor, boys. We got the fucking Rancor, so we're looking good. But yeah, thank you all for listening to the Ramble. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on sailing. I've obviously shared a lot of it, and let me know if there's anything in particular that you guys are, like, thinking of. And yeah, I will catch you boys in the next one. Check out the show on Spotify as well. Give it a rating. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, all right. YouTube voice done. Thank God. YouTube voice done. All right. Where is the musica? Okay, there we go. Boys, what did we think? Rate the Ramble. 1 through 10. What was the Ramble? 3, maybe? What do you guys think? Eight. All right, 8 of 8, mate. I'll take it. How long was that, by the way? Damn, that was almost an hour. 5 out of 7. All right, we'll take it. Between fletching minigame, Yama, Delve, I think they've honed in on maximizing fun. They've been doing a great job. Also, I have been cooking. I'm always cooking now. But I have been cooking these fish because as soon as I hit 90 cooking, I can actually do Varrock Elite, which is going to be really nice. 4 out of 10, your best one yet. God damn it. Yeah, they did. I almost wanted to kind of do some of the fletching minigame, but what up, Haley? And what up, Brofa? I saw you coming. I haven't been live in a bit. Hadn't been live in a bit, but we're back. Took me 1350 for both purse scrolls at Titans. Ended at rank 5 UIM when I left. Yo, God. Dude, you want to see my luck at Royal Titans? Look at that. Bussin'. Back with the cottage cheese hoodie. Hell yeah. Yeah, this is broken. Okay, so I finally got my 4th Zenite last night. 1638, boys. We went 1238 dry pretty much for that last Zenite, but we finally got it, so. And then it took me a decent amount of stews to make the Rancor, but we got the fucking Rancor, boys. Such a huge upgrade, honestly. All right. So let me let's click like a couple more inventories while I just get this ramble like locked and loaded. We'll call it What do you guys think? What's a good title for the ramble? Sailing. You would not believe what Jagex did with sailing now. What's like clickbait enough, but not like egregious? Also, let me get this in here. Copy. Full sail ahead now. Jagex assumes this will pass. After all this passes, yeah. Want to run like 2 to 3 Yama charts before my boss comes back from lunch? Hell yeah, I'm down. Can you give me like 5-10 minutes? Maybe 10, just to get this ramble up? Because I'm totally down. Unless at that point you're okay. 10 minutes, perfect. We'll call this sailing. Okay. Sailing pure build meta is forever changed. I got an exciting upgrade to bring with me this time. Oh! Might rival your Rancor. Oh, shit. What did you get? There's no way you got... There's no way you got Torva-plate legs. Episodes... Okay, copy. Which one is this? Ramble 278. Holy crap. Perfect. That's posted on Spotify. I just gotta wait for it to actually show up. Are you rambling live? I was. Ramble has been completed. Now we're gonna go do some murder some Yama with my new Giga setup. Let me go do a birdhouse and then surely this will be uploaded by that point. I'm just waiting for Spotify to upload the video and for YouTube to finish its checks. Is it ever worth the effort to invest into making tuna potatoes as an Iron Man? Here's the problem with your phrasing. Is anything worth it, ultimately? Not even in RuneScape. I mean, is there anything even worth it in real life to ever do? Like, define worth, you know what I mean? I say fucking send it, man. You gotta define worth. Guys, is it worth it for me to continue to run to this birdhouse? Type 1. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Time to value ratio. But what's the value? Are you racing to 200 mil? Are you trying to get to 200 mil all full collection log first? Is that the value? Like, what's the... You gotta define value. I made 1,000 summer and 777 wild pies. Jesus. This guy looks like he's happy at least. Look, he put a smiley face, so maybe it is worth it. Bro, I'm genuinely running out of seeds. What do you guys think? When you guys say, is it worth doing this? What do you guys mean, do you think? Have you guys ever even thought about that? What you guys mean? So I'm asking YouTube and Twitch. Do you guys ever ask that question? Is it worth doing this? The only time that it actually was making sense was when I was in like Olympus and they would actually say worth, but it actually made sense because their version of worth, it all surrounded around getting 200 mil all on an Iron Man. And the value was like, can I save time getting to 200 mil all on an Iron Man, which crazy. I made tuna potatoes back when the only other 22 HP was fishing trawler. Okay. I feel like these days gathering food, you'd be better off not making tuna potatoes, but just going to kill like Zulrah, for example, and just using some shitty food and then just collecting the manta rays. If we get another Oathplate piece today, I'm going to scream very loud. That'd be so dope. Okay, after this herb run, Bulbasaur, I am gonna gear up and get ready. Where's the ramble at? Did you say another? I got an Oathplate piece, boys. Yesterday, yesterday was a crazy upgrade day because I got Oathplate helm and then I finished my Rancor. So literally, with one day, my stats have now gone up 25 slash and 7 strength. That's crazy. 25 slash and 7 strength in a day, basically. Like that's a and then it's being multiplied with the Ember Lights effect, which has like some crazy multiplier going on. Can you boost a Raxor? Like get a task for it? Can't, I don't know. I don't think you can. I think you have to be 92, right? Isn't it how it works is like you can't boost for the task itself, but yeah. What did I say? 536 KC, no Fang drop. Got Hallie though. Hell yeah. Got the Hallie at least. Yeah, I got very lucky at Araxor. Like, that's my biggest spoon on this account so far. Imagine spooning things. Hey, I've had some dry streaks, you know. Had a few dry streaks. Did I already go here? No. Change the title as well. Did we ever get a clip of that Oathplate helmet? I guess the question is more in terms of efficiency to max. Ooh, so we're taking the time to prep that level of food or not? No. Do you want me to get the clip for you? You would be a legend if you got that clip for me. Maybe somebody clipped it, but I actually am not sure. Live life with no wasted ticks. Anything less, not worth. It's true. I have 6 more Lizardman fangs. This is so cursed. All right, let's gear up, boys. Let's gear up. I didn't end up getting the Aranea boots, though. Just a little upset with after completing that task. Ooh. God damn. We're looking sexy. Okay. Made some more house tabs. Cute boots, thank you. Hey, I haven't had a Hellhound task since 91. I just can't get them for some reason. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Is there a clip of your Rancor? No, I literally got it late last night. Give me 1 sec, Bulbasaur. Okay, let's do one. I didn't switch my spell book. I'm a fucking idiot. The one thing I was trying to do. Sorry. Wait. When I leave, does it kick you out? It doesn't kick you out, does it? Go back. Sorry. Doesn't kick me out, but I think I become the host. Oh, okay, so probably leave. Yeah. 14. It hit me at 14. So let's do 1 kill, and then after this kill, well, maybe we can do 2, because the YouTube video still is checking, but maybe in like 2 kills ish. I'll have to take a couple minutes. Let's see it. Oh my god, the chicken feet. Holy. That might be rivaling it. They look like dragon boots at first. Jesus Christ. What a pimp. All right. This Rancor is going to do work. I'm ready. Ow. Hell yeah. Oh, my spell's not working. Great. Is that it? Hell yeah. Thank you, Gem. Appreciate you. Look at that. I'll call it OP Helm. Just got meatballed. Final phase. Pretty poopy. We got this. Maybe. Maybe. Nice. Good shit. Woobies. Yeah, we can do one more. And then, back towards... Oh, wait, one sec. Let me, it is ready, so let me just publish this really quick. All right, my friends. Like and comment. Holy hell, that's annoying. Okay, edit really quick. All right, it is uploaded. Perfect. Let's do this. I do want to watch the clip. I'll watch it once we are done with this trip. Gotta go. There's a new save A video to watch. Oh, fuck that guy. You don't need to watch his videos. Nice. Is Oathplate best in slot for you? It is. Honestly, I have no idea how difficult. Damn, we shredded that. This might be really fast. I really want Radiant Oathplate, but I'm just like, how difficult is that on a kind of lower level account-ish? Because I would need to get a bunch of those contracts. Oh, don't do that. I ain't hitting shit. I'm being so bad. We got this. Come on, thralls. Nice. I've kind of fucked up at the end right there. fuck it. Says he's not hitting, then proceeds to hit at 56. Yeah. That's what you got to do. You got to complain a little bit, you know? Radiant reminds me of Third Age color scheme. First time I've ever really desired a cosmetic upgrade. It looks so good. So good. And I was saying it looked so fucking good when everybody else was saying it looked like dog shit on Twitter. I could not believe my eyes when I saw how many people were hating on the original concept of Radiant Oathplate. Bro, that shit looks so clean. So fucking clean. How fast was that kill, by the way? 247, that was fast. Ow. Oops. Yeah, I think if I do complete Oathplate, I guess not if, when I complete Oathplate, I'm going to be absolutely itching to get Radiant. Just to look like a badass all the time. You know what we need? We need like a white Slayer helmet. I feel like we don't have that yet, right? Oh yeah, I guess the Twisted Horns kind of has it. I didn't do leagues though. We got this. Teles. Yeah, I'd probably have to go with the KBD helm to make it look the best. We're just gonna Zuck helm. Nice. Easy Oathplate. Oh my god, I thought you just got something. Diabolical worms. I can take it. Hell yeah. A Voidwaker. It is nice. It's not like it's not an amazing thing to bring. I mean, obviously Burning Claws and some other things would be better to bring. I just don't have any. I don't have any really. I mean, this is my best spec weapon I have. It's still fun using though. Not those. Get those out of here. Oh yeah, let's watch this. I'm gonna watch this clip. So dope. Nice. Oh! Holy shit! So Holy good. Shit! That's literally the piece I fucking wanted. Holy fucking shit. Hell yeah. That's dope. Hopefully we don't start getting like duplicate helms, you know what I mean? That would be unfortunate. I'm not often watching, but I started Voidwaker grind when you started. I'm sitting at 203, 2300 RDOKC. Jesus, man. Horrible. Someone say Voidwaker grind? Bro, my Voidwaker grind was so chill. 29 KC blade in a trio. I wasn't even wearing my salve amulet because it was really my first time kind of entering the wilderness, and within literally 30 minutes I pull a Voidwaker blade. I'm like, okay. And then 19 KC gem on a random Slayer task. I don't even have enough KC to peak and spindle yet. And then I did have to go like what was it, 1100 for. I actually don't remember what my Callisto or my RDO KC is, but I did go a little dry on that. But going dry on Bear was like exactly what you do want. $77 KC Calvarion, 2 blades. Jesus. And at Calvarion too. Like, isn't it like a 1 in 908 or something? $912, yeah. Nice. Any drops yet? Yes. Oathplate helm yesterday. Hoping to learn Yama. I got a long weekend, just gotta find someone decent. That's really what it is. You just gotta find somebody that, oops. Find somebody that knows what they're doing, has good gear. They can pretty much like show you the ropes, sort of. And on top of that, like the kills are just way smoother if you have somebody that's pimped out. Is there a Discord or something for people to find partners for stuff like Nex and Yama? Probably. I feel like most people... I mean, you can do the same thing in like in any clan. Like if you're involved in any sort of clan that has PVMers in it. A lot of clans these days. You don't even have to find a Discord necessarily. I mean, I guess the clan will have a Discord, but... Oh, damn. Shredded it at the end. Dossier. Oh, shit. What is this one? Is that like the pet contract or something? Or is this the duo one? I can't even remember what all of these are. Whatever. Shout out Bulbasaur, honestly. That's the pet one I see. Long-time podcast listener, I thought I had to let you know. Got Baron at 128 KC. Oops. Let me think of you straight away. Felt bad. Don't feel bad. Nobody chooses their RNG, you know? That's a fucking huge Jeezy for me. I've actually been killing a little bit of Duke. Just past 100 KC last night. I kind of want to grind some on stream, but I also sort of want to get Oathplate first as well. Like more Oathplate. And I really want to kill some Vard too. So I really do want that Ultor. Oh, the Ultor's gonna be so good. Nice. Worms. Take those all day. Take them all day. So Yama's just more punishing Huey at this point. It's fun though. The problem with Huey is it's boring. Huey's just like you get the same specials that come out, and they're just like they don't like enhance the flow. They like distract from the flow of things. It feels like, I don't know. Huey, there's some problems with. Here's the problem with like these kind of mid-level bosses is they don't. The quality of like Yama, for example, like there's so much rhythm to it and good flow, whereas like Huey is like they just don't take the time into it. They're like, eh, it's just mid game, just fucking add whatever the hell garbage you want, it'll be fine, you know. It's not too difficult. But it, like they don't even focus on the fun because they're like, it's just easy, we don't really need to care. There's so many issues. Not issues, it's just they're just not focused on the fun of it. They're just focused on the easiness of it. And that's not a good way to design it. What was that? The tail phase, literally. If you wanted to make Huey just instantaneously more fun, make it so the tail phase increases your damage. You know what I mean? Like the tail phase should be like the fun part where you're getting like super huge XP drops. Can you imagine if Toa, when the little like skull thing pops out of the wardens, where you can like DDS it, max hits. Imagine instead of like huge max hits, it just like nerfs your damage to like 20% for no reason. Like that is a way to just artificially make things less fun. Like we want to see the bigger number. It quit shrinking the number for no reason. Oh, don't do it. God damn, I have almost now done that 4 times. Luckily. Oops. Beautiful. Ooh, I would take those Wrath runes, but my boy got them. What up, Mir? Does any other content in particular strike you as being on par to Yama in terms of difficulty? Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be... it's not gonna be a direct comparison because Yama's a duo boss, but like, I think of Zulrah, for example, having really good flow. Especially for being made in 2015. Like, that's crazy. But Zulrah is one of those things that, like, if you actually take it seriously, and are not just AFKing the boss, like, Zulrah's got a lot of really nice flow to it. I haven't tried solo Yama. I only have 1 synapse. I'm pretty sure you have to have a purging staff if you solo, right? I don't even think I'd like soloing this. Maybe I would, though. I've only soloed so far. No one in my clan wants to run duos. What? No one? That sucks. What the fuck is happening? Where did I just click? Nice. Perfect. Ooh, a little shard action. Some shards, some worms, some papers. Take it. I did to learn Dono Fly here. It looks so much fun. It's actually very easy. Like, it looks intimidating, but it really is just, you do it once or twice or 3 times and just like, okay, I got it. It's quite easy. And you can even like kind of like mess up a little bit and you can kind of recover it. Storage pots. Let me quickly pee as well. I keep messing up the start when I was trying to. Yeah, it really is just about that arm lift. One sec. Oh, good thing I'm not getting attacked by one of these guys. Should probably move in here. Oh, you killed one of me? Thank you. Ooh, 60. That Rancor lets me hit 60s now. Yeah, I got the last Zenite last night. Finally.
Ash Tree is celebrating their 6th birthday. Goddamn, I'm a sixer.
6th fucking birthday. Holy shit. Are we gonna get this? Come on. I fucking Voidwakered. We got this. Come on. No! God damn it. God damn it. misstepped. That was a little rough. No. I can actually immediately go back in unless you want to bank. Ashtray. 72 months. Holy shit. 6 years. Even the greatest gamers fail sometimes. I'm not saying I'm one of the greatest gamers or anything, but I'm just saying, even them. Does this pattern you run for final phase also work for magic? Nah, I don't think so. I don't really think it could work because of like flinching. Check autocast. Thank you. It is still working, luckily. Oops. Wrong weapon. Puritai. How we doing, King? Come on. Nice. Good shit. The double rune chain. Take it. What did you do for a bulk of your ranged XP? I did a lot of Wildy Slayer, actually. And then I got a crossbow. And I did crossbow Wildy Slayer to like, I don't even know, 85 Slayer or something. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of just ranging a bunch of my Slayer in the early days. And the big reason I was doing so much range is also because I also grinded like Sarah super early. And so there was an incentive for me to range my Slayer so I could get more range levels for Sarah. So yeah. First Oathplate off stream. No, actually type exclamation OP helm. Exclamation OP helm. Got that yesterday. Untrimmed range cave hits diffy. It really does. Farming was actually my first 99, then range, then HP. And now it's going to be strength. Yeah, farming was, I don't know what happened to me, but I love farming now. Ever since, like, I think it was since this account. It wasn't really big dogs that made me love farming. We own this dude. I can do one more of this trip if you want. Bank, okay. My One Piece Lego sets just showed up. What? One Piece Lego sets? Isn't One Piece Lego? I'm just thinking of who's that streamer that was called a 1x1 Lego piece or something? What's his name? Just that fucking infamous clip. What is a One Piece Lego set? Like they're already built and they're like glued together? Oh yeah. I'm thinking of Queso. That was it. That, I think it was like before he blew up or like as he was blowing up. There's like some viral clip that went around. Like a 1x1 Lego piece. The anime One Piece. I see. That makes sense. You still build them, okay. I haven't seen that anime. Farming strength, cooking on your iron. Cooking? Wow. You know what's really odd to see? I think untrimmed cooking for irons is always an interesting one to see. Even though technically there are just ways to get cooking up. It's not like incredible or anything, but it is very rare to see. Oh, also I hit 77 RC, which means I can start AFKing Bloods. Get my RC up for some diaries. All right, this is Bulbasaur and I's last Yama trip. I might do some Duke after this. Get a little Duke pad action. $600K from 99 crafting. Ooh. That's a nice one. I have an Eternal Glory, so I don't really like crafting cape is no longer like one of the like, ooh, I really want this. Eternal Glory with a con cape though. That's a goated combo. That is a goated Goated teleport combo. I might actually start grinding some mahogany homes again. I have like 30,000 mahogany planks. Or not planks, but logs. I could convert really quick. Going for concave next. Hell yes. No, you don't need a purging staff. You'd be better off having one of your teammates having a purging staff. But my boy Bulbasaur is just carrying my ass. In case shit hits the fan, he'll pull out his purging staff and help. Nice. Colleen. Ooh. Oh my god! That's the one you already have though. No! Oh my god, Oathplate chest. He already has that piece. No. Oh my god. That's the one piece he already has. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked. Wait, you're a group iron though, right? Does your boy? Yeah, groupies. I was gonna say. How many people are in your group? Okay. You know, it helps out his team. Oh shit. Okay, your team's fucking eating good then. Hell yeah. All right, it wasn't all for nothing. It wasn't all for nothing. Damn, Oathplate chest just right there. We're actually getting very lucky on Oathplate. I've done like 70 things with them and we've seen 2 pieces. We shouldn't have even seen 2 pieces in, I think they're what, 1 in 120 each to see. So, wow. Oathplate chest. Man's gaming. Already has it though. Surely back to back, surely. You want split? No split. I do not need a split. I'm Iron Man pilled, you know. What the? Is this not functioning again? Oh. Oh, close one. He almost got meatball sandwiched. We are slicing this guy up right now. Perfect. Dude, we are slicing this guy. That was fast. New PB. Holy shit. Nice. Never back to back. What the fuck? Never, ever back to back. I don't really think Yama is soloable without a purging staff. I mean, it probably is. It's just awful because you could still kill those orbs, I guess, but you would kind of hate your life. I got my Oathplate at 43, exclamation oath, or exclamation OP helm. And then we just saw Oathplate chest to Bulbasaur, but that's the one piece he already has, but he's gonna give it to his group that he's in. He's in a 5-man team. Sorry, exclamation OP helm. Oof. Look at a champion. Oh, hell yeah, I do. Look at this gear. And we got the Rancor. We got the Rancor last night. So we are kind of looking like a pimp. Also, I'm making a ton of mistakes right now. Look at that gear. Exclamation OP helm. No spaces. No commands can have spaces on Twitch. There you go. Slicing this guy up again. Damn. Oathplate shards. We'll take those all day. What am I at now? 33 Oathplate shards. A 2. What method are you doing for P3? I don't actually know what it's called. think Bulbasaur called it like walk walk or something. I just thought it was dono fly. Walk walk. I have 2 Infernal Capes on this account already. Because I had to gamble the first one from the birthday stream. Kaboom. Oh, it's Donafly, but my buddy Walkie came up with similar tiles that day one. Oh, okay, I see. That's funny. Walk, walk. I just call it Sebe Fly, you know? Because it's kind of what I'm doing now, you know? You guys know what I mean? Wrong legs, rip. Sure. Damn, we're doing nothing right now. silly. What up? Toe back. Life's good, honestly. Life is good. How's your life? Come on. Nice. GG's. 4 scrolls. All right, well, another successful trip. Kind of. Could have been more successful, but we did pull an Oathplate. Booba got another Oathplate chest. Not optimal, but the team, his group Iron Man team's eating. Okay, I wanted to kill some Duke. Now that we got all this nice stuff. Know what I'm saying? I do want to kill some Duke. So let's put this here. Yeah, there we go. Let's roll. When did I get Rancor? Last night. I got the 4th Zenny. This thing's gonna slap a Duke. The multiple prep here feels weird. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty big, I mean, you know, I don't really have many complaints, honestly, but like, holy fuck, doing 8,000 Duke normally, and then it just gets nerfed to this is quite a huge time loss. If I cared about EHB, you know, which I do not, but that is a massive, I mean, I think it's easily like 80 hours lost or some crazy shit like that. I wasn't actually looking. Oops. Yeah, I can't. I mean, you can't think about Nightmare either. I did 2,900 normal solo Nightmares, you know? And then Fasani's comes out, and now Fasani's has had so many different buffs to it. Like, the amount of time wasted is just unbelievable. That's why you should always just log out. That's the most efficient thing you can do in this game. Log out and play in 10 years or something. I do kind of want the pet, yeah. Uh-oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh my god, a 48. I didn't realize it hit that hard. Just kind of fucking around right there. Perfect drop. Was I even potted that whole time? Did I even pot? I don't even think I potted and I almost got a fucking PB. Is Hallie better? Ooh, Hallie might be better, right? For this 5-tick phase? It's gotta be better. Didn't even consider that. I just thought like Emberlight and Scythe. That was like the only thing I ever thought about. That's a good fucking point. I should bring that. Oh, this fucking game. It's because I'm not doing enough DPS. So it's doing 3 slams instead of the normal 2 that I'm used to. Great. I'm doing no damage right now. Thank you. Okay, this is 100 KC. If I don't get the pet right here, I'm gonna scream. Did you remove the yesterday video? Yesterday video? What are you talking about? Like the live stream from yesterday? Huh? The hell are these drops? Okay. With the new GF. What do you... That wasn't yesterday. And I didn't delete any videos. Let's see, but yes, body fat percentage. I don't know, probably 17% or something. Got a little fluffier during the last 5 weeks ish. Plus I was sick and I was just eating a bunch of junk food. But you know what? 17% is a nice little level to be at, you know? You're like 20, 25%. Fatty, hell yeah. Fat life. Are you trying to lose weight or are you trying to still gain? Or you just been like lazy? Like, have you been working out like still? Perfect. Okay, this is like the worst drops of all time right now. Been lazy with the diet, addicted as fuck to this game. Yeah, it's tough once you're in like a bad rhythm. It's hard to get out of it. I feel that. Is it accurate to get your body fat measured by measuring different parts of your body? I don't actually know. So when I say like 17%, I'm literally just guessing. I don't actually know what my body fat percentage is. But I'm pretty sure it's probably 16 to 18%, somewhere in there. But I think you measure it by, I don't actually know how to measure it precisely. You don't look anywhere close to that. Yeah, but I still think I'm probably in that range, even if I don't look at. Because I feel like once you get to like 12, 15%, like you're definitely like pretty damn lean. Like I don't even think I've ever been below 12%, like ever in my life. At least based on what I'm imagining. Again, have I ever actually had a proper test? No. Like I'm like 162 right now, 5'10.5". No, C-Bet. Unfortunately, I didn't leave my house. What am I doing? I keep losing that tick. No. There's no way I'm 12% body fat. I don't believe that. I would say like 16. Because even at 16, you can kind of see, depends on your build or whatever, but you can still kind of see a loose outline of abs at like 16. I had more success with women when I had a dad bod. The thing is, like, you want to be like bigger as a man. Like, it's just generally speaking, like that's the more attractive thing, to look like you got some beef on you, you know? You want to have some beef on you. I had a friend in high school who said he was 3% body fat. At least it's not Ronnie Coleman who said he was 0.3% body fat. Just like, he doesn't even have any fucking organs in his body. I think that's the reason some people get confused, is like people imagine like anybody that has abs is 7% body fat or something. It's like, bro, 7% body fat is like, you see every fucking vein popping out of you. And like 12% is already like very lean. Ooh, oh, these things are shit now. I forgot. Damn it. I think that's my third one, though. Number 3. I'm an idiot. I was really far out there. I wasn't really paying much attention. This is actually gonna get kind of close now. Okay, I got lucky. I'm gonna do one more kill. I got some redemptions. What am I doing? I thought it was 5 tick still. I'm being so stupid. Holy shit. I do want to try this with the Halberd. So let's go back. I think the Halberd actually might be the move. Because I do forget Duke's only like, what, 60% demon? Let's try this again. Ooh. I'm gonna dump something in a Death's Coffer soon. Okay, let's drag this in here. Try it with the Halberd and see how it goes. What the fuck is all? What is this, guys? Have you guys seen this at the GE? It's spammed nonstop. I've had to ignore like 70 people. They all say this fucking ice world. I don't know what the hell they're saying. It's everywhere. I don't get it. Am I the only one that's been seeing that? Lip 789. What the fuck am I doing? Didn't you have a proper iron with scythe? Yeah, I do. Haven't played it in a minute. I cannot stay away. We got the Rancor though, Scott, and the Oathplate helm from yesterday. So yeah, the changes here are great. I think I was just saying this earlier, like, man, if I cared about EHB, the amount of Duke EHB I had on Sebe versus now, it's probably a slash of like 80 to 100 hours. I don't even know. Maybe not that much, but it might be close, honestly. New podcast tomorrow morning, or that's when, at least when I'm recording. Let's try out this. Whoa, okay. What? I can't be doing that. I gotta do the step backs over here, I guess. I forgot the Halberd does that. Why am I praying mage all of a sudden? Stop doing that. Okay, this is awkward as fuck. Why am I using this? Why am I using this? This is so fucking awkward. I'm not used to this at all. Hello? Okay, I'm not using this anymore. This is horrible. That was so awkward. I am absolutely not used to that in any way. I have like way too much muscle memory built up from just taking step backs like that. Reminded me of my average Duke trip. Look what you guys made me do. You made me remind Coldsy of himself. No, I lost out on 2 dragon plate legs. We'll take it though. Okay. Yeah, that was really awkward. I should still do it. I don't actually know what the DPS difference is. It's probably pretty massive though. That's not what I meant to do. I guess I just have to do these like step backs like this. Oh, you get bronze arrows. Yeah. Your bronze chain bodies. This is actually disgusting DPS though. Holy shit. Ooh. Oh, I tried to do some Awakened Duke the other day off stream. I died. Or not Awakened Duke. What did I say? Awakened Vard, I mean. Why am I attacking with that? I keep thinking that's the Voidwaker. Awakened Duke actually does seem really fun once you have it down. I brute force the shit out of that. I don't know how to do it like optimally. I've seen you do it. You make it look like you're fucking ice skating. Yeah, mine was atrocious. I think once you understand the mechanics fully, then it looks so much fun. Because it actually just, you're kind of like manipulating him, just turning him into your little bitch, you know? What are these drops? Come on. If you change your window settings and RuneLite looks much smoother. Window settings? What do you mean? Oh, I keep fucking that up. I'm being an idiot. I'm so used to my Celastro Spark tech, just getting one. Gotta learn how to efficiently do this. What is the... I don't fucking get it. I mean, I kind of get it, but I don't fully get it because I'm clearly messing up a bunch. Also, how do you get the double salt right here? I don't get it. Oh, are you just talking about like how the game looks? Not like the frame rate or anything? You're just talking about like the smoothness? If you type exclamation XBR, yeah, that's what Scott just linked. What up, Yan? Good luck today. Thank you, thank you. I saw an Oathplate chest. Wasn't mine, though. That would have been so sick. Come on. Bruh. Trade you a chest for the next set of legs. I will take that trade. Hell yeah. I'll take that. Oops. I'm an idiot. What up, Nikki? What are we doing, Beast? Those turtles. I think I'm just missing mantas, I think, for the lyre. Get that. Gotta get that Fremi Elite done as well at some point. Why are you triple stomping? I don't get it, man. I don't fucking get it. He just changes whenever. I know there's a pattern to it, but I don't get... Is it like... There's like a certain HP threshold that he'll just change up his fucking rhythm. That's the problem with inconsistent DPS. With Sebe, like when I did this on Sebe with the Scythe, it was just like there's literally no variation because you're just always doing a fuck ton of damage every time. Duke, it literally it's just harder without max DPS. You're like second guessing yourself all the time. Yeah, well, I know that, but it did 3 stomps instead of 2. Like I was used to. And I think it had to do with the initial part of the fight not going fast enough. Because, like, I have noticed that. Like, even on save, I would occasionally notice, like, okay, that's weird. That's not supposed to be happening. Yeah. It's just like you're not killing it fast enough, or there's some weird thing going on. Because you barely ever notice it with max DPS. It's like you always get the 2... Right here is what I'm talking about. Right after the first eye, or that second eyeball on this side, it should just be 2 stomps, and that's where I went, but he did 3 instead, randomly, last kill. Mithril chain. I don't even want him in my bank. Get him out. Get him out of here. How many days on this account? 91. 91 days. I actually kind of want to try. I don't know why. I want to try an awakened Vardorvis. See how bad. See how bad I can do. One of the things I think I need to do with Awakened Vardorvis, though, is get my headphones out because... Or my AirPods, because the AirPods have latency, and I feel like you really need to hear the game sounds, like, on... Like, as soon as they happen. Dude, what the fuck is up with all these bots saying this stupid-ass ICOV shit? Shut the fuck up. There's everywhere. They're talking about ICOV and hopping to fucking 302 for some ice world. I don't know what the hell they're saying. They're everywhere. The infestation of bots. Am I the only one that's seeing that? Is it just World 374 that I'm permanently on? That's just there are so many bots saying that at the Grand Exchange. I gotta stop going to the Grand Exchange, honestly. Grand Exchange is horrible. Every world. It's so bad. Okay, where's that, where's that awakened orb at? Where did I put that? Oh. Okay. I'm trying to think. Probably this. Do I use a Blood Fury? No, I'd probably use this, right? Blood Fury? Probably this. Make the kill faster. Blood Fury wouldn't even really be needed. Is there any plugin to make my biggest issue with Awakened Vardorvis is the mage shoot things. When they shoots the mage, it's like I don't hear anything. Holy fuck. Is there any like plugin that makes them louder or no? Ring. Not sure. Okay. I'm gonna unplug my headphones and go into normal. One of these wired ones. Just so I can hear properly. I need to hear. This is purely for fun. I probably won't even go for Torva, but it's still cool to get this done. Maybe a surge pot. So let's see. Am I missing anything? Probably all I need, right? Draws. Let's try this. Where did I just go? It's like 10 million bots saying the same shit. All right. Just die instantly. There we go. Having so much trouble with Bard. He hits so much through prayer. Maybe it's much easier. He does hit hard through prayer. That is true. Okay. Don't start off with this. Oh, I can't be doing that. Why am I not even looking? Oh, 69. Jesus Christ. Okay. 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 That was bad. You know what? Warm up. We have one more orb. Let's send it. Also, I want to rearrange where my potions were. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, let's try this one more time. Let's get my shit first. Also, I need to turn up my audio even more. I'm going to turn down the... turn off the music so I can hear properly. Standard Vard experience. Yeah, that was pretty rough. I have to move my my prayer pots over. Whoa! Bulbasaur. The Prime.
Boo Boo Saw subbed for free with Prime.
Thank you, my goat. I appreciate you. Okay, don't even have a telly out. Let's try this again. I don't even think I'm gonna bring a surge pot. The surge pot's pretty useless. You get 25%. Well, honestly, it might come in handy, but I think another food would actually be better. So let's do this. Boo Boo Sore. Okay, I'm gonna put the 2 prayer pots like right down here. Bro. Okay. Full focus. It really, I think honestly the most difficult part about Awakened Vardorvis is just the fact that they throw in the mage ones that are like really hard to hear. And it's hard to just know because it flip-flops. It'll do like range and mage and then mage and range, and it's hard to just keep your eyes locked in. I think what would be super impressive is if somebody were to, like Portkazard were to do like, you know, 27 fucking Awakened Vards in a row. That would be something. Okay. Whoa, lag. Ah, fuck me. Don't do that. Idiotic. Damn. I'm not doing any DPS. Whoa! Misclick. Fuck. Yeah, I feel like I almost just need a little bit more power going on. How long did that kill take already? Like, how long was I in there? It felt like 4 minutes already. Maybe not quite. Well, GG. A little bit better. Get my shit. What a iron trap. Okay. Hallie definitely is worth it at Duke, it seemed like. Keep bringing it. I'm almost debating not even bringing the Voidwaker. I feel like, honestly, like an Emberlight spec might be the move over it. Is Duke actually considered a demon? I know he's like part demon, but does he get the 3 times as effective? 15%? Look. He is a demon. Okay. Sailing only Iron Man. Can't wait for that content. It's gonna be brutal. Huh. Captain Jack. I think like a group hardcore on the release of Sailing sounds really fucking fun. Just like really trying to take advantage, almost like blindly taking advantage of all that Sailing will have to offer. Like a group hardcore the whole time. I don't know. There's like almost a part of me that thinks I don't know, maybe Sailing won't be, I mean, just based on the blog I read, it's not like there's anything crazy that you're gonna feel obligated to do on an early account that like makes, okay, it's like Sailing is now the new meta. I don't even think there was anything I saw that's like, oh, you 100% have to do this on a new account. You gotta include Sailing somehow. Plus they're being very careful, like not changing any metas, it sounds like. There's definitely useful food. That is true. But like in the early game, you're not going to be having that high of Sailing or high of fishing level, because it's like you need the fishing level too. Where's the fence? Really? 2-0 is great. What am I even doing? It's probably gonna do 3 stomps right here, I'm guessing. Yep, it did 3 again. That was slow as hell. Holy crap. 154. Sheesh. Yeah, they absolutely need to give us more bank space now. Just showing sailing drops. I feel like the main, the only real reason I'm even doing this is for Vardorvis ultimately, or potentially the pet. Okay, I have missed every Emberlight spec so far. This is horrible. I don't think I'm bringing this again. How close does this account have to get to your main before you switch back to the main? I don't know if I would. I almost feel like I'll get to a point on this account where, I don't know, like I see in the future, maybe them coming out with new game modes or something, or even potentially like a hardcore group or some other kind of group version or something. Because the thing is like, it's been a year since I've really played Sebe at all, and there's been no real part of me that's like, oh, I really want to play it, because the grinds I have on Sebe are so long, and I'm like, It's like one of the things I have to do on Sebe is like grind like an Ellie, for example, and I'm like, I don't really know if I want to do that. And I feel like honestly, if I ever do hop on Sebe again and like start going hard, It's almost better I wait because of how many grinds have been devalued. Like if I were to have stayed on Sebe for the last year or something and just not done big dogs or not done this account, I probably would have been grinding Duke that whole time. Probably be at like 18,000 Duke. And then it's like, oh, well, we're just going to change Duke. By the way, here's 40% of your hours that just got nuked because we just made Duke easier. But who knows? Maybe there's a silver lining of not playing Sebe for a while and just waiting until the game gets way easier and then maybe hopping back. But if I ever wanted to play Sebe, there's nothing that's holding me back from playing it. I just haven't been feeling it. Waiting for some tech to make TiVo easier to get, not gonna lie. That needs to... Like, how have we not touched Chambers rates yet? What the fuck is happening? Okay. What? I don't get it. I don't get this mushroom picking bullshit. What's the other thing? You know what they really need to do? They need to make it so fletching Slasher Spark with the fletching knife allows you to okay, I was one tick early there. Okay, why? I give up. Whatever. These mushrooms are fucked. Yeah, I honestly, for years now, even when I was playing Sebe, for years I've been ranting about when are we going to get a new permanent game mode? A new permanent game mode. Because the last one we had was Group Iron. But I want like a new solo game mode. Permanent. Fresh high scores, fresh race to everything. Oh, I want that so bad. That would be so addicting. Oops. Yeah, and sold dog heads. Seen those? Does this Ember Light just guarantee miss? Is that just what it does? It just guarantee misses every time? That's 6 misses in a row. Okay. Well, I'm never using that again. Big tune. I'm just sad no leagues this year. It's the most fun shit they've ever done. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm more me personally, like I get that like leagues is the most fun for most people, but I want that permanence. I'm honestly considering going to Bandos. Get a BGS. This is silly. Ooh, this man can craft wraths now. Another miss, no way. Oh my god, it finally hit. Oh shit, yeah, you do gotta talk to Oziak. I did forget that. Nice. Oh, the dream. The fucking dream. The Heli is good. It's just a little awkward. I can't do my normal step backs that I like doing. But it'll do. Oh my god, that's so fucking nutworthy. What the shit? Back to back. Oh god. That was hot. That was hot. Yeah, that finish it off with that. That was nice. That was nice. Bird alert. I do need to bring I think I need to bring a few more prayer pots there actually. Next trip. How many times a day do you do a birdhouse? Probably say average, like 4. Like 4 birdhouses a day, I think. Because sometimes I'll just do like 2 or something. Some days I'll do like 6. Depends. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing some Toa soon for seeds, or Muspa for seeds. Actually, let me look at Muspa's table. It got nerfed, I know that. Let's see. Oh my god, the 40 grimy toad flax is actually so goated. It's so good. Only get 3 Renars now, only 2 Torstals. Oh, wait, there still are the 5 drops though. Okay. Can you use I'm gonna look up. Let's see, Muspa has crush weakness. Can you melee Muspa, or is that not even a thing? I was thinking of like halberding it, but I'm like, that probably sucks. Probably gotta range and mage it. I don't even know. Only seen people mage and range, okay. Yeah, it's just really fucking awful with like an ACB or an ACB and a Trident. It's just like, the Muspa kills are so painful, so bad. We'll see. Try to get a setup for it. Maybe I'd even try to get a I don't know. There's like a part of me that kind of wants to get a Bofa, but at the same time, if I do Bofa, then that means I got to do Chambers first. Chambers to get the 2 prayer scrolls, which I actually wouldn't mind doing. I think maybe that'll be kind of the next plan, is do Chambers for the 2 prayer scrolls, and if I get anything else while like in the meantime getting those, that'd be fucking dope. Try the shark lure thing. I have shark bait or shark lure or whatever, but I haven't actually used it yet. Is it good? I also wanted to try diabolical worms now that I have a little bit. Can I even cook anglers yet, actually? Oh yeah, you can. It's like 82 or something, right? 84 to cook them. Let me go see the diabolical worms really quick. Let's see how those work. I'm gonna 3-tick them. You can't really 2-tick unless you're on a PvP world, and I do not want to be on a PvP world with those. Twin Flame Staff ain't bad at Muspa now. It's weak to air. True, but not having Thralls and not having the Archaea spells sounds pretty bad. I actually need to buy, wait, do you need the sandworms and diabolical worms? Like, do you need both of them? Or do you just end up using the diabolical worms? I don't even think I've bought sandworms yet. I haven't fished a singular angler. Actually, no, I have. I take that back. I did it for a master clue. What was that patch? Alternative, okay. Well, let's go over there and check it out. Last patch. Oh, I also need, before I go like really crazy on anglers, I definitely need to get the Karen diary done too, though. Actually, wait, can I do that now? What do I need? Oh, I need 90 wood cutting. Yeah. I gotta grind that. Maybe that's what I'll do in Perif. Cut teaks. Get all those crystal shards. Yeah. Fishing. My infernal. Okay. 3 took him. Book. $99 fishing, your chance of a successful angler catch goes from 14 to 40. Okay. Almost triple. Take that. Is this even fishing? Can't you 3-tick this? It's like, is my guy even fishing yet? The fuck is happening? Okay, let me try this again. I'm almost confused. Like, is this even fishing? I mean, this should be how it works, unless they fuck the spot up or something. Okay, clearly this is, I'm doing something wrong, I think. What? I'm so confused. I thought you could always 3-tick this. Did they like change how this spot works or something? Or like are diabolical worms causing something? No, it's not because I'm using a fletching knife. That shouldn't cause anything. Because it doesn't actually affect the first speed of it. Okay, yeah, this just doesn't work. What the fuck? I'm so confused. I've changed with the worms. I'm so confused. No, I didn't get Vorky. Not mine. You're number one again, Pop and Smoke. Hell yeah. Okay, what's happening? You could always 3-tick this. Is there like... Oh. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. That's it. You got to double click the spot. That's why. Now I remember. You don't have to double click it, but it keeps you in rhythm. You just have to click it on the last tick. That's it. Okay. It's so confusing to me. Damn. Okay. Okay. Kind of like that. Let me see what the XP per hour is. It'd be really nice to have a fishing barrel, but I refuse to do Temperos until I have a dragon harpoon. Dragon Harpoon turns into an Infernal Harpoon, and Infernal Harpoon makes the solo method of Temperos like really nice. I mean, I could just do Temperos, but like I'm set in my ways, I guess, you know. I do kind of want to see what the shark lure is like after this too. This is so good. God damn, diabolical worms on my chest. They're nice. Yeah, I'm gonna do more of this once I have a barrel. I'm gonna do my worm tasks. That's crazy. So good. Okay, I'm gonna try the shark lure now. Let's see how this works. Do mass temp with the shrimp. Mass Temperos stresses me out. That shit's anxiety inducing. I hate it. It always feels like you're gonna... It always feels like you're kind of like in a rush or like in a hurry to like launch your fish out. I hate that. The fact you're only 92 fishing is kind of crazy. I remember 91 fishing was the first thing you did. I know. I got 91 fishing in like early December. I've gained 1 level since. Bro, I can't see shit. God damn. Jagex, fix these spots. These are awful. Okay. Okay. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I just have the RuneLight plugin turned off, but like the fact that the default game is you literally can't even see the fucking spot is crazy. We were truly living in the caveman days back in the day. And this is without a crystal harpoon, by the way. Crystal harpoon in these would be so fast. Just a normal harpoon. Damn, okay. It's pretty solid. I like it. All right, my goats. I'm gonna go get some food. Some food in me. Save a cast tomorrow with Trey Boy. He's one of the co-hosts of the Wilderness podcast. He's a legend, so we're gonna have a really fun conversation tomorrow. That should be up, honestly, like probably early afternoon tomorrow on Saturday. So check that out. Also made the sailing ramble this morning, so check it out on YouTube. And then we'll catch you guys tomorrow, probably. I honestly, maybe I'll make a ramble. I still want to talk about the fletching minigame. I want to make like a full ramble on that, and then kind of shift it into what they could do with crafting. But I'll catch you guys around. Much love. Peace.